Like, the immediate reaction of the family is just pure relief and joy, I guess, and happiness that he's been found. But it also quickly kind of turns to, like, there's police and ambulances and jet skis and everything looking for you, mate, and you didn't even bring us back a cheeseburger.
Two young women approach lifeguards. Their friend is missing.
We've been searching for almost 40 minutes trying to find him.
This is the guy that you were looking for?
Yeah.
Jacinta and Madison last saw Lorenzo in the water 40 minutes ago.
South Buggy to Central.
Copy.
We've just got two girls with us here. They're missing their friend. He's 22, tan, and he had blue and white board shorts on.
Then, some disturbing information.
I've been really upset.
What, he was upset?
Yeah. Have a fight with this girl that he's been talking to.
Like, just what? How upset? Like?
He was like on the verge of crying.
Really?
Yeah.
When they said that he was upset, that's when I got quite worried. You got to take mental health stuff pretty serious. He's probably gone somewhere like just to be on his own, yeah? In situations like these, I'm just trying to keep the girls calm. So I send the girls to see if his stuff's still there.
He still his keys.
Everything's still here, his keys, wallet, phone, all his stuff's still there. So that's when me and Mitch, we start to get really worried about the situation.
He hasn't gone home because he's been really upset, so we don't know if he's done anything or if he's left. So he hasn't left or anything. I just don't know where he is.
It's getting towards an hour since Lorenzo's been missing. An hour's a long time for someone to be missing.
With so little information, Joel and Mitch are reluctant to launch a full-scale search. Lorenzo's friends start to fear the worst.
Yeah, Lorenzo's missing. Is his phone here? He's missing.
We'll do a quick drive up and down the beach.
Yeah.
We'll let you know what we find.
Yeah,
if we can't find anything, it might be a police matter.
Yeah.
If he's upset, like he could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
All we can do is check the beach for you.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you.
Just attention to everyone, if Lorenzo is here, your friends are looking for you, mate. Lorenzo, we need to find you, buddy. We're quite worried and we just wanted to find him so the girls could go home and we could go home and everything could be like a happy ending.
I'll stay up here. One of us needs to stay here.
Just as his friends are about to file a missing person report with police.
Are you?
Lorenzo's not sure what the fuss is all about.
He had no idea what had been going on. He had no idea that everyone had been looking for him.
Bro! Oh, you've done my head in.
The girls did the right thing coming up to us. If your mate's not in a good state and they've been missing for a while, you've always got to check on your mates.
Where have you been?
The toilet? Oh, my!
I came out of the water, I went for a walk, and then I realized I had to go to the bathroom. Then after that, I ran into an old friend of mine from high school, and then I forgot where we were sitting. Next time, I'll take my phone with me, so at least then I've actually got something with me so that way I can actually call someone.
I lost a group of monks just now.
Lost a group of monks?
Group of monks with a red rose. Can I borrow your monk?
We're in trouble. We've lost a group of monks. Group of monks. No.
You're kidding?
Alex is a driver responsible for a group of monks who are visiting Australia from Bhutan.
They don't really speak English. They speak a bit.
On location to lifeguards. I've got a bit of a funny one. A guy's here, he has lost a group of monks. So if anyone's seen a group of monks getting around the beach, let me know. Copy that. We've got a case of 9 missing monks. This is going to be interesting.
Is it monks or monkey?
Monks. They're all dressed up in their usual gear. You used to watch Monkey Magic after school? Ah. Our Rangers.
A bunch of men in long flowing robes should be easily spotted.
You'd think they'd stand out, wouldn't you?
Are they all with a lovely smiling face and wearing orange?
Yes, copy.
But the monks have done a disappearing act.
What about near the tower? See the tower? You see the people below? Yeah? Is that them? You know what they look like? Yeah.
Driver Alex scans for signs.
Oh, they come, are they going to go swimming? Yeah. Can they swim?
They can swim a bit, but not in the pool. Yeah, in
the pool.
In the pool.
We've got a situation here. We've got a driver missing 9 monks. They're no good in the water. This is a problem.
With no sign of the monks, the only explanation is that they're hiding in plain sight.
Is that in plain ball? Is it kicking a ball? Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
It's a miracle. We found the monks.
Thank you. Yeah.
By looking like any other bunch of mates kicking a soccer ball, the monks have evaded driver Alex.
He couldn't wait. The binoculars went down. He stormed out the door. It was an amazing sight watching him leave the tower.
Reunited with his passengers, Alex isn't taking any more chances.
Why are you still here? Is that, well, because I'm gonna watch you guys because you're not familiar with Australia beach. I'm gonna watch them. Like to watch the kids, you know, like bring kids to the school excursion. Yeah.
Now, plenty of people over the years have come to the beach and they've lost their wallets, they've lost keys, you know, they've lost children, but never have they ever lost monks.
Hello. My mom got lost on the beach.
Mum.
Yeah, I think that she's 75.
So the family were on the way down to Bondi on the bus, and the family got off the bus at the bus stop, but their little grandma went to the next stop, which is all the way down the other side of Bondi, which is a kilometre away. So after chatting with Mum, we realised that Grandma had a mobile phone, so we decided to give her a call.
哦，老妈，你走肯定走过了，我们现在在中间那个 beach 的中间啊。
Naturally, you'd be thinking Grandma would be quite upset, quite nervous about her position, her situation, but...
老妈，喂。
But it turned out Grandma, in general, is quite a grumpy grandma.
那你不，我们不要老是找来找去，你老是找来找去看不到，不就错过去了吗？我现在就在这个塔这里。
I can't speak Mandarin, but you can tell when there's a bit of a stoush going on, and there was definitely something brewing between Mum and Grandma over the phone.
就是这个中间有个塔，这个不会走，我就在塔这里。
I had a chat to Mum. We're trying to calm Mum down and try and work out where she was.
Where do you think she is? She said she was at the end of the cat beach.
Mouse hopes Grandma can identify her location by pointing out any nearby landmarks.
When you're picking a landmark, you want something that stands out, quite unique.
垃圾桶，这到处都有垃圾桶啊。
Rubbish bin. Rubbish bin. You pick that one up near the rubbish bin?
Garbage bins, very common here at Bondi. Got them stationed about every 100 metres along the promenade. Not a good landmark.
You can see a helicopter.
A helicopter at, 2,000 feet doing 400 kilometres an hour. Again, it's not a good landmark.
We need a more substantial landmark.
Using his intimate knowledge of Bondi,
I know it.
Mouse thinks he knows which garbage bins Grandma is talking about.
Even though we weren't getting great information in terms of landmarks, I knew she'd definitely be at the northern side of the beach because I knew that bus route. And I know there's always a large amount of garbage bins at North Bondi.
I'm just going to take them down there. I think I know where she is.
Mouse commissions 9-year-old grandson Amos as his deputy.
Amos didn't seem worried one bit about Grandma. He was just really enjoying the whole experience of it all.
She's okay, don't worry. You worry too much. You worry too much.
Amos, you got to look up here.
You seen Nana?
No.
Got her. Ria? Yeah.
Reunions down here at Bondi are usually quite nice, quite emotional.
She wearing a white hat?
Yes.
But for this one, mate, it didn't go down like that one bit.
She's pissed off, huh?
She was furious.
Hello. She's been lost. We found her. She seems a little bit pissed off, but...
Chapo holds the fort with the rest of the family.
Have a look in the buggy. I reckon they've found her. She wearing a white hat?
Yes. That's it. Oh, good job.
When I finally got Grandma in the buggy, her and the grandson, they were just basically going at it. I can't understand what they're saying, but they're screaming in their language at each other, like, aggressively. I kind of gave them some space, like it was a family moment, but it went on for that long that I had to get involved.
What are you talking about?
She says that we're so dumb because
She says you guys are dumb.
she's dumb.
It's a good adventure for her.
Look, she looks very happy. She gets her ride. She's getting her ride in the buggy. Look at her. She's looking at it. As you get older, your tolerance, I suppose, goes down a little bit and you tend to get grumpy pretty easy. So, you know, that could have been the case.
You go here this way, Grandma. Grandma. Mama.
Like any family, you know, you can get at each other's throats. But, you know, I think at the end of the day, that family were very happy to see Grandma.
Reunited, the family are free to continue their adventure.
What's your name?
Michael.
What's your...
Grandma is always independent and not good at team working.
A man comes to the tower. His friend has been missing after going for a late-night swim.
Last seen about 3:30 in the morning, around the rocks.
Fred and his cousin Eddie finished work in the early hours. The pair had a few drinks. Then Eddie planned to swim the length of the bay in complete darkness.
He said he wanted to swim across. He normally does that. And...
So at that time of the night, he wanted to swim across?
Yeah. I mean, an hour past, I was talking to the fisherman and... I don't know.
According to Fred, his cousin has now been missing 5 hours. Azza calls police.
We've just got a guy down here who's been missing his friend since 3:30 this morning down here at Bondi. He was last seen heading around the rocks at North Bondi, around the point. And his car's still here. His mate's still got his clothes in his hand. And that's pretty much, the last he's seen of him.
Right?
Yeah, mate.
Lifeguards will search on the jet ski while volunteer lifesavers cover the rocks. With the clock ticking, Azza wants all the help he can get.
Just in regards to maybe getting a helicopter, what are your thoughts on that? We're assuming this is pretty sort of serious at this stage.
I'm just trying to keep calm. He's a good swimmer. It's not likely for him just to take off. He's got no mental illness. I mean, what would you think?
Then, news from volunteer lifesavers.
We're just on the Clubby channel, and they said they found him on the rocks at North Bondi.
After a long night of anxiety, Fred's desperate to see his cousin. He hasn't a clue what condition he's in.
Eddie, are you all right?
Oh, Fred.
Oh, mate.
I fell asleep, bro.
Oh, wow, man.
You right?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
What happened?
I slipped on the rocks. I found myself.
Did you slip?
It's hard to tell which of the two men has had the worst experience.
I waited for sunset. I walked all the way around. I didn't leave one hole or the foreshore unnavigated.
No, we'll let you go. You guys will let you go.
With Eddie safe, police closed the case.
Thanks a lot. All the best, mate.
Leaving the cousins to reconcile.
Are you stupid or what?
That's good.
It turns out Eddie never went swimming at all. He never made it off the rocks.
I slipped down and I just sat there. I said, I'm not going to climb this. I was a bit scared. So I said, I'll just wait, see what happens, and then I fell asleep. And I woke up about 8:39. I totally suggest don't go for a swim at night.
Eddie can finally get on with what he came for.
Now I feel like a swim. I feel like cooling off. Yeah.
We've got a missing parent. I've got the young boy down here with me.
We had a report of a missing parent, and mainly we get children go missing.
What does the missing parent look like? 6'2".
He's got a moustache, bit of a beard. He's got a blue bodyboard, and he's also wearing blue shorts.
So it's a man with a moustache and blue shorts.
It's a novel experience for lifeguards to have a child looking for a parent.
What are we looking for? Your dad.
Yeah, we just get on the binoculars thinking that the dad will turn up. So we're looking for a bearded man, I suppose.
Is this him here? Has he got blue shorts? Is this him?
A lot of men down here take their beards very seriously.
Yeah?
That's not him.
I'll tell you what, if you stay lost for long enough, he'll start worrying about you and come looking for you. How about that one? Probably catching some weight.
After 15 minutes of searching, a man is spotted running towards the tower.
I actually spotted this dad running towards a patrol tent.
His facial hair is little more than a mild growth, but he does have blue shorts.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, got him. Let him run, make him run.
It was definitely not a beard, it was a little bit of stubble.
Take him a zipper dipper.
Got the son to open the door and, yeah, gave him a little zooper duper.
What are you like? I've been up and down the beach for an hour.
Yeah, he did the right thing. He tried to call you a couple times. Yeah. He's been good.
Well, he went for boogie boards and Dad went back to get his board and actually had a little sit down and fell asleep. But no, and then, panic stations after that.
Dad fell asleep, good on him.
That was gold.
Once, crying, yelling, walked past anyway. I've got to ask her what's wrong, man. So I asked her what's wrong and she goes, I've lost my 15-year-old daughter.
We start freaking out, but she's freaking out then.
Yeah, thanks boys, you did your job. Thanks fellas, good on you, mate.
I think there's a lost kid. The mum's sort of distressed.
Hunan from Westmead has lost her daughter, Tanisha, who's 15 years old.
How long has she been gone for?
It's alright. Essential to box. You got a description that we can maybe have a scan for up here?
Yeah, mate, we got a description. She's 15. She can swim. The mother's a bit upset. She's wearing pink and black, pink top, black bottoms, bikini, dark hair. She's been missing for about an hour.
Yeah, copy, mate. I'll have a quick scan in the water and on the shoreline.
You can stay with me. Okay, well, if you go over there and check, but I'll stay here and come back. But if you find her, come and tell me as well, so that we're not still looking.
I have to put myself in their position. The worst thing that can happen when someone's lost is that they've either drowned or they've been abducted. And if you're starting to think along those lines, well then, you're starting to freak out.
I don't know where she disappeared. I can't imagine that. And I told her not to go on that side. There's a dangerous canals there.
I get to that's what happened to danger old line. They just want to get away from their mum.
I don't know where I kept my things so I can check where she's gone.
We start to twig to the fact that we're not looking for a missing daughter, we're actually dealing with a lost mum. It's interesting how many people get lost on the beach, with a lot of people on white sand, and everything just looks the same.
I'm trying to find the place where I was sitting. Okay.
Yeah, I can see her sort of walking very fast.
She's sunbaking. Yeah, she's got up.
It took 1 hour. This is panic. I have to tell them. I have to tell the guard people that they stop looking for you. All right, I'll be back. Stressed out because she doesn't stay that long.
Nah, it's alright.
And her swimming is not that good.
Nah, it's
and
alright.
She went on that spot where the dangerous current.
Yeah.
I told her to swim with the flags.
It's all right. I saw you found her. She's sunbaking.
Sorry?
She was sunbaking. Everywhere, we always find them. Well, it's good.
Okay, thanks very much. Thanks for the concern.
It's all right, darling. No worries.
Thank you. Thanks
Have a good night. The mum was lost. Oh, well. At least you found her.
Whippet gets an emergency call.
There's someone missing down at Bondi. The helicopter's on the way, the cops are on their way. Living close to the beach, I thought it was just my duty to kind of come back down and check what was going on. Having been here all day and sitting on the rips and knowing where the water was moving, I knew I'd be an asset to the cops or the ambos.
When Whippet gets back to the beach, a major search is underway.
When I arrived, you're always going to expect to see some lights and sirens and stuff, but there was the full artillery out there.
A man has been missing for more than 2 hours. He was last seen in the water. He's travelled from Vietnam with his wife to visit his son and daughter. It's his first time at Bondi. Whippet's assessment is grim.
After looking at his clothes on the ground, no one's going to leave the beach without their stuff intentionally, and they're sitting right in front of the worst rip. I was ready to get in the water and, if I had to, go and retrieve a body. I mean, yes, it could drift. But rips can take fast. There's not many rips at the moment that are going outwards. They're all kind of going across. Knowing how the water was moving, I was helping guide the helicopter around the bay, saying this is how I think the water would move, and if it was a floating body, then where it potentially might be.
The man's wife and daughter helped police circulate a description. Off-duty lifeguard Mitch also joins the search.
I relayed the description through the radio up to Mitch so he can put the binoculars out and see if, the rips can take people all over this beach and see if he was anywhere else. Asian, with chubby build, with sort of knee-length black.
The man's clothes remain untouched in front of Bondi's worst rip. Daylight and hope are rapidly fading.
When you think you've lost someone for that long, you're probably going to find a body, and for their family, that would have been so traumatic. It all started to point towards a bad outcome.
Missing man Gwyn Vun Hein doesn't speak English, but his daughter, Ty, does. Whippet comes up with a plan.
I said, go up and use our PA system and try and speak to him in Vietnamese.
Ông Nguyễn Văn Hành, nếu con đang ở trên biển, hãy đến. Hãy lên bờ và đến gần tòa nhà Lifeguards.
Ty's father, Gwyn, has now been missing for almost 3 hours. As light fades, the search may soon be called off.
I was on the beach, you know, obviously hoping not to have to paddle out and retrieve a body, but kind of ready to go. And then the next call that came through the police radio was, oh, we haven't seen a person, but there's a good size 12-foot so shark in the boot. Like, it was literally just off the bergs. So obviously my concerns were high. You never want to think that someone's gone until you find them. So yeah, it was stressful. Mitch radioed me and said, mate, someone's come to the tower. And I said, I'm not taking the family up in case it's not him. They'll be devastated. You've got to be very careful with the family not to give them hope that isn't warranted. And I've raced up in the buggy and this guy had a singlet on. He had no shirt on in the photo, so maybe it's not him. We've got him, it's going to be all good. I knew we had him, and you know, your heart rate drops instantly and it's like a big weight off your shoulders. It's a huge relief when it works out for the best.
My mother was like, yes, it's him. Luckily, we found out that it could be different if something bad happened. She was so happy to see him. He was like, where have you been? And he didn't expect the helicopters was looking for him.
Like, the immediate reaction of the family is just pure relief and joy, I guess, and happiness that he's been found. But it also quickly kind of turns to like, where have you been?
My mother was like fighting him. We were waiting here for 3 hours. Where the hell are you going?
Ty's mum was, yeah, she was letting him have it. Yeah, I think Ty's dad's in the bad books for a little while.
A week after her father was found, Ty returns to Bondi. Her parents are back home in Vietnam. But what happened the night her father went missing?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, a bit less stressful today, huh?
Yeah.
How's your dad? He's good?
Yeah, everything back to normal.
Where was he?
He was like around the bar to the McDonald's.
He went to McDonald's?
Yeah. Like, he said that he heard me like speaking.
Oh, on the speaker, yeah.
He heard his name. I so appreciate.
Nah, that's all right. No worries. That's what we're here for. I'm glad in the end that he was safe, and
yeah, I appreciate.
Hopefully your mum gave him a smack for being naughty and disappearing on everyone, huh? And remember, next time your dad comes, tell him to swim between the flags, all right? See you later. Bye-bye. Ty's dad went to McDonald's. It's like, there's police and ambulances and jet skis and everything looking for you, mate, and you didn't even bring us back a cheeseburger.